Hey guys, this is Bento Aguirre from the Comic Book Score, and let me show you what I picked up. I have a whole stack of comics to go through. It's a really big stack. So we got this whole stack here we're going to go through. This is what I picked up over the last couple of weekends. So actually most of it actually was picked up yesterday. I found a great deal. One shop had 25% off and another shop had 50% off back issues. So I'll tell you what I paid for most of these, just to give you an idea what kind of great deal I found over the weekend. This one here, Marvel 2-in-1. This book here, I think I saved 20% off. This one I picked up at B&B Books. It was actually in the regular bins. It was $9, but this thing, when I take a look at it, is really high grade. I'm gonna give this a press, and this is probably like a 9.4, so really high grade. I do have this in my collection already. A nice John Romita cover with Valkyrie and the Thing. So this is a really good deal on that one. Another one I picked up at B&B Books, and I think I paid $1 for this one. This is Marvel Actions Avengers #1. This is a retail incentive B cover. This one actually is a 1-in-25 ratio, and I know for a fact that these Marvel Avengers, they didn't print too many of these, so 1-in-25, pretty nice for $1. $1 or $1.50 roughly, that's what I paid for it. Here's a nice Mars Attacks. This was a nice hat cover. Again, this is just a variant hat cover, and I paid $1.50 for this. I'm a big fan of Mars Attacks. This one here, I think was $1.99. Nice Bronze Age Secrets of Haunted House #35. This is a newsstand, 50 center there. Nice Frankenstein on the cover. Biff to the Future. I think this was another $1.50 book. Don't come across these often. I love the Back to the Future IDW comics. This one here, I think you might even have some value to this one here. I think this one sells for about $20 on eBay, but don't have this one in my collection. This one here I thought was pretty cool. This is just a crossover of Space Ghost and Green Lantern. So this is that Hanna-Barbera variant. That was like $1.99. This one here I picked up at just a normal bookstore. First appearance of Damian, Batman's son. This one here, I think I paid maybe $20 for this book. I thought that was a pretty good deal. I already have this one in my collection. I might even have 2 copies of that. Another one I found for $20 is this one here, Bloodstone Part 4. Very hard to come across this book. I don't see it often. #1 is very hard to find, but it #1 I know fetches a pretty nice coin. Bloodstone was pretty hot a couple years back, but this is a very low print. So I believe I paid $20 for this book, $19.99. I might have got a discount on top of that. This one here I thought was a little different. Death Talks About Life. This is a promotional comic book. I believe it has to do with AIDS and how you should protect yourself from getting AIDS. This was released a while back. So I thought, why not? I picked this up. I think it was like $3. We got The Max #10. Nice Keith cover. #8. These were all $2 a piece, by the way. I don't think these are low print. Some of the higher numbers are low print, but I thought these were pretty cool. And we got #7. And we also have a Wizard Mini #2 of The Max. I believe you had to mail something out to get this book. So these are all $2 a piece. I thought this was pretty cool. A little John Byrne here. Holiday special. That was, I think, $2. We got Stranger Things #4, nice photo cover. That was also a $2 book. Flying Saucers versus the Earth. Ray Harryhausen signature series. Just up there. I just thought that was pretty cool. So I like these science fiction books. This one I picked up, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, #2. Don't come across these often. I think I might have paid maybe $5 for that book. Jeepers Creepers. This one's hard to come by. This one I picked up for $1. I think it was $1.50 for this book. Okay, here's some of the good stuff now. Some Silver Age stuff coming up. We got Superboy #153. That's a early Neil Adams cover. I might have paid $5 for this. Same thing with this one here, Superboy #184. Pretty awesome cover. We have Venom Tooth and Claw #2, guest starring Wolverine. I might have this in my collection already, but I might have paid $2 for this book. And here's I thought this was a pretty cool cover also. Tooth and Claw, Venom #3. So all $2 books there, guys. Okay, so here comes some of the good stuff that I paid half price for. So Superboy #150. This is early Neil Adams cover. I might have paid $4 for this, guys. That's with a discount. This one here cost me, I think, about $10, maybe $8. This is Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane, #71. This is the second Silver Age appearance of Catwoman. So it is considered a minor key. Not in bad shape. I think the bottom staple is not hanging on, but the top staple is fine. I'm happy with that. We got Lois Lane #88. Again, this is another early Neil Adams cover. We have Lois Lane 135. I'm not sure if this is considered a bondage cover or not, but she's tied up onto there. Again, I think I might have paid $4 for these guys, so really good deal. Same thing with this one here. Nice Wonder Woman cover, #136. We also have Jerry Lewis, #97. First time meeting Batman. And you got the Joker there. I think I paid $5 for this guy, so I'm pretty happy with that. This was a great deal. This one here is giant-sized creatures. This is first appearance of Tigra. You know, it's in pretty good shape. I paid $6 for this one, so I thought that was a really good deal. Here's another horror book. The Monsters Are Coming, Beware #7. Most of these guys, I can tell you, I paid either $4 or $5 for most of these. Some even $3. This one here, I think I remember paying this one was about $6 with a discount. Werewolf by Night #12. I just thought this is an awesome cover. I have this one in my collection because it's a nice high grade. I wanted to pick it up. This one's pretty cool. I think I paid probably $4 for this one. And this one here, this is Dead World. It's a one-shot, and it's signed by Linsner. Right down here, and there's another signature, and they're signed by, here's a certificate here, Joseph Lisner, cover artist, and Mitch Waxman, story and interior art. And this was signed in March 1996. And yeah, I think I paid $4 for this. So yeah, nice signature and gold pen. So pretty happy with that. Minor key, Marvel Spotlight on Captain Universe #9. Might have been about $3 for that. Here's a nice high grade, Secret Wars #10. Again, I think this was under $4. This one here, I was looking at this one here. I think I paid about $8 for this book, guys. nice high grade Amazing Spider-Man 174 with early Punisher. And I also picked up 175. I do have these in my collection already, but because they're high grade and near mint, and I got them for under 10 bucks, I thought I'd buy them. Here's another Amazing Spider-Man, very high grade, number 188. Black covers actually are, you know, they're common for having these spine ticks. I think there's no color breaks, but there might be one spine tick on this. So nice, nice high grade book, and I think this one cost me about $6. So that's an awesome deal. And we also have Amazing Spider-Man 218 and Amazing Spider-Man 237. So I do have these all in my collection already, guys, but because they're high grade and I think they cost me less than $5, I had to pick them up. This one might have cost me $3 and this one might have cost me $3. So really good deal, guys. This was everything was half price on that stack. Here's a key that's I believe it's gone up in value right now. Amazing Spider-Man 487. I think I paid I don't know, $2.50, maybe $3 for this one also. Here's a ratio, 1 in 25. Amazing Spider-Man 49. Nice Green Goblin cover on it. This one cost me $5. This one here cost me about also $5. Amazing Spider-Man number 21. This is a newsstand. The Marriage of Spider-Man and Mary Jane. We have Wonder Woman 288. I believe this is where she gets her new costume on this one here. And we have 269. We have What If number 23. Minor key. I think it has the origin of the internals in this one here. I might have 2 copies in my collection, but I paid probably $3 for this book, so really good deal. Same thing with this one here. What If Spider-Man Never Had Become a Crime Fighter, number 19. And I decided to pick up a couple of What Ifs. These all cost me about $3 a piece. Amazing Spider-Man Had Not Married Mary Jane, number 20. Had Married the Black Cat, number 21. A nice Mephisto cover. Silver Surfer Had Not Escaped Earth, number 22. And What If Spider-Man Had Kept His 6 Arms, number 42. Again, guys, I think I paid either $3 or $2.50 for all these What Ifs. So really good deal. And this is an awesome cover. Marvel Tales number 193. This is a newsstand. So that's a nice cover. Here's a minor key. First appearance of Speedball, Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 22. This thing is near mint, and I think I might have paid either $4 for this book, maybe $5. We have an early John Constantine, number 38 of the Swamp Thing. Again, I already have this one in my collection, but again, guys, I think I paid $4 for this book. So, you know, I thought that was a really good deal. We have some later issues of ROM. This is ROM number 74, artwork by John Byrne and Steve Ditko. And we have the final issue in the series, number 75. And I think, guys, these cost me maybe $2 a piece. So can't go wrong with that. Here's a minor key. This is a first meeting of the Werewolf by Night and Spider-Woman, number 6, very high grade. Again, probably another $3 book. And we also have Spider-Woman number 50, which is the last issue in the series. Again, very high grade, near mint, and I think it cost me $4, maybe even $3 for this book. Same thing with this one here, Sensational She-Hulk number 50, nice foil cover. This one I think I might have paid $5 for it. This is near mint. Not even one spine tick on that one. We have Shogun Warriors number 19. This is the second last issue in the series. I was looking for number 20, didn't have it, but this is I guess starring the Fantastic Four against Shogun Warriors. This one here, this is a really nice issue. This book is also near mint, not even one spine tick on it. Nice Darth Maul cover, #1. This one here, I think I paid $5 for this with a discount. So regular price was 10, got it for 5. And here's a nice little newsstand. I believe it's a minor key, 75 cents newsstand, Star Wars #80. Okay, got some more good stuff coming. We have some Silver Age, Superboy #162. You got Crypto over here. You know, Superboy is underrated, guys. For a Silver Age book, you can pick these up for $5 at most comic book stores, and you'll find these. And I just think they're just so underrated for being a Silver Age book. And a lot of them are in pretty good shape. So I think I might have paid $3 for this book. Here's a nice early Neil Adams cover, #152. Nice high grade. Here's #109. And you got Crypto on the cover. Everybody likes Crypto right now because of the Superman movie. You have Adventure Comics #278. You have a Supergirl appearance on here. I might have paid $8 for this book. This one here I found in the back issue bins at B&B Books, and I was surprised that was in there. And I remember paying this one. I paid $6.99 for this book, and it's near mint shape. So this is White Tiger, first appearance in color in a comic book. This book was pretty hot during the Daredevil TV series, but I paid $6.99 for this, and this is probably my 3rd or 4th copy of this book in my collection. And here's one Silver Age book I find to be very underrated, and I cleaned it, I pressed it, and I love this cover. This is Adventure Comics 271, featuring Lex Luthor. I believe this is the first time I guess they met. It just shows them how they met, you know. So this is actually a pretty nice book. And it might go for about, I don't know, $50 on eBay in this grade. And I think I paid about $12 for this book. So yeah, I got a really good deal on that. And here's one. This is a really good deal. And I remember this book was going for $5. Actually, no, $6. And I paid $3 for this book. And I gave it a nice press and came out very nice. The only thing missing on this book is the poster. So that does affect the value. But to find these out there is very hard to find, especially in decent shape. So this is the first appearance of Planet of the Apes in a comic book, and this is Gold Key. So I was really happy to find this. I've been looking for this book. Actually, I would love to have it with the poster, but for I think it's like $2.50. That was a really good deal. So yeah. Here's another book I found, and this one here I paid full price. This was at another comic book shop. Space Ghost Coast to Coast #9 by Cartoon Network, and we also got #4. These were $10 a piece, but these are low print, guys, and they're hard to find in this type of grade. So whenever I come across these Space Ghost Cartoon Network comics, I pick them up. Here's another book I picked up, Batman #214. This one I think I might have paid $12 for this book. Simpson Comics #135. It's a little bit of a homage cover, somewhat based on the Jaws movie. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I know I have one of my followers that's going to like the next stack I picked up here. So we have Jungle Action featuring the Black Panther #8. This is an origin issue. And all these Black Panthers, guys, I paid $5 each for them. So this is a really good deal for $5. I have most of them in my collection already. So these are doubles. This one I pressed. We also have Jungle Action number 20. We have Jungle Action number 21. Some of these I'm going to give a press because they're in pretty high grade, but I could make them a lot better. So we have Black Panther number 4. And again, guys, I paid $5 for this, and this is a nice Bronze Age, really high grade. It's helping me fill in my Black Panther run that I have. We have number 6. We have number 7. We have number 8. We have number 9. So these cost me $5 a piece, and I thought, guys, that was an amazing deal on these. We have a Ghost Rider number 55. This is the first meeting with Ghost Rider and Werewolf by Night. We have the Man-Thing number 8. And this is Mike Plug interior artwork and cover. And this one here, I think I paid $2 because it was half price. I couldn't believe this thing was, I think it was like $4.99 or something like that. So I paid like $2.50 for this. So, you know, it's a number 8, it's a Mike Plug cover. This one here, I paid $5 for it. And this thing's also very high grade. I want to give this a press. This might even be like a 9.4, maybe a 9.6. It's a minor key. This is where the Falcon gets some new wings. But as you can see, this is a variant cover, and it's a UK variant cover. And I checked on eBay. There's not too many of them out there. So I'm not sure if I should even maybe get this one pressed and see if it comes back as a 9.4, 9.6, and maybe CGC it. I'm not sure yet. I do have this in my collection, but I don't have this variant. This one here, get another underrated book. This is Action Comics 432. And if you guys remember watching the Super Friends on TV, you would remember the Toyman looks like this character right here, not this character. So this is the very first appearance of this Toyman, which is actually my favorite. This is a book you can find in your regular bins, and you might be paying $5-10 for it. But I think it should be worth a lot more than that. And I think I paid about $3 for this book, and I do have one in my collection, but I had to get another one. Here's a nice high grade. I paid this one $6 for this one. This is a nice Neil Adams homage cover, and it's also a newsstand, and it's really high grade. I'm debating if I should maybe send this one off for CGCing. I'll give it a nice little press, but it's a beautiful copy, and for $6, I found that was a really great deal. Batman Adventures number 3, a nice, awesome Joker cover on there. And this is where we're going to have some Batmans coming up. We have Detective Comics number 436, another nice high-grade book, awesome cover. And I think I might have paid $5 for this one. This one here, regular price was $22, but I paid $11 for this one. And this one here is a very high grade copy. It's probably like maybe a 9.2, maybe a 9.4, and these are very hard to find in high grade. But I don't see really much of a spine tick on here, but these are hard to find in high grade, guys, just because they're thick. And I do have this one in my collection, but I paid $11 for this, and I thought this was a really good deal for this book. This one here, I paid $5 for it, and this is the second appearance of the Black Spider, Detective Comics 464. Again, another very high grade book. Here's a popular cover. This is Detective Comics 566. This is the Rogue Gallery cover, which is pretty popular. Also, we have Batman Spectacular. This is a newsstand. This has a nice interior artwork. This is by Roger Marshall, but it has also interior artwork by Michael Golden on Batman. So another underrated book, and I think I paid $4 for that one. We also have a low print one here. This is G.I. Joe 136, and this one is sealed in the bag, and I think I paid $5 for that one. Here's another book that not too many collectors know about. This is a classic Bolin cover. This is Justice League 189, and we have another Bolin cover, number 190, and I think I paid $3 for each one of these guys, so really good. This one here is going to have a nice press to it, and the reason why I picked this one up, and I think I paid $6 for this one, is this is the final fate of the Flash, where he dies in this issue. But this one here is a 95 cents variant, Canadian variant, newsstand. And I think it has one minor spine tick here, which I should be able to press out. This book will probably be like a 9.6, maybe a 9.8 if I'm lucky, if I was to send it out. But it's a very high grade, and I'm happy to have this one because it's a Canadian price variant. This one here has made the news this week on Key Collector, or was it last week? Boris the Bear. First published artwork by Rob Liefeld. He just does a pinup of Boris the Bear. This one here, I got this for free. It was in the $2 bins, but because I bought a couple of books, the owner just gave me he gave me 5 comic books for free that were in the $2 bins, just because I was buying a nice stack. So he threw this one in for free. That's awesome. It's a homage cover too. We also have Adventures of Superman 463. I believe this is the 4th time that the Flash and Superman raced. Again, I got that one for I think $2. This is a minor key. Nobody really knows about it. I believe it's the first appearance of this character, who's appeared in multiple comic books, so I don't even think it's mentioned on Key Collector. And that one thing that cost me $2. Here's another $2 book, Robotics #1. Another $2 book, Wonder Man #1. First solo series. That book might go up in value as they're coming out with, I believe, is a TV series. Invincible #0. That one might have cost me $8. We got the Internals #14. I have these in my collection already, but these are very high grade, and these cost me $3 a piece. And there's #15, and there's #19. And I thought this was pretty cool. Near mint, got a lot of famous people on this cover. You got Stan Lee, Chris Claremont, Simonson, John Byrne, Jim Shooter. You got Milgram, Cockrum, Smith, O'Neill. So I thought this was a pretty cool book, and I think this one cost me about $7. And here's one that regular price was $15, and I saved 25% off. So I thought this was a good deal. This is the first appearance of the Batman That Laughs, that character right there. But this is a second printing. So I like to get the first printing, but this is a second printing, which still goes for quite a few bucks. Witchblade and Tomb Raider half. So I thought that was pretty cool. I think I might have paid $4 for that one. Same thing with this one here. I think I might have paid $4 for this one. Acts of Vengeance, Ghost Rider, and the Wolverine. Thought that was pretty cool. And here's one that I was surprised to even find it, and I paid $8 for this. This is Scooby-Doo #1 by Cartoon Networks. I'm going to give this one a nice press. This book has some value to it, and they're very hard to find in high grade. So by the time I press this one out, I think it's probably going to be like a 9, maybe a 9.2. So I'm pretty happy with that find. I think I paid $7 for that one. This one here too, same thing with this one. This is Radioactive Man. I'm going to give this one a press. This comes with a card inside of it, and it has a couple little spine ticks here, but this is a newsstand. They had one there that wasn't newsstand, but this one here, I believe I might have paid $3 for this one. So I thought that was a really good deal for a Radioactive Man newsstand. This is number 679. Okay, I'll show you 3 books that I got for free from the shop that I was getting these half-price deals from. These are some Silver Age Robot Fighter 4000 AD. This has the origin of Magnus on it. It has some creasing on it. I'm gonna give this a little bit of clean and just press it. You know, it might be a $15–20 book, but I got it for free, so that I thought that was a pretty good deal. So I believe that might be number 22, I think. I wish they had the numbers on the front of the covers. Here's another one. This might be number 23. I just love these covers, but again, nice Silver Age. And I found out that these are Canadian price variants. So I guess they might be a little harder to find, but these were sold in Canada, not the US. And here's another one. I believe this might be somewhere in the teens. I'm not sure if this is like number 16 or 17. And this is another nice cover. So I got this for free, guys. So I thought that was a really good deal. And here's the big deal. This is the nice one out of the whole stack. This is Speed Comics number 43, Golden Age. I believe it's 1948, I believe. It has, you know, this girl tied up over here, has this cool robot. And this one here, guys, it's in really nice shape. Besides this little piece missing here, it's in beautiful shape. And this is the same place that I picked up my Captain America number 9, my All Winners number 2, and my Superman number 7. This is the exact same place that I picked up this book. And I wanted to get this one at the time, but it didn't. And we try to negotiate some pricing, and I got this for an amazing deal. So I'm really happy with this book. I can tell you it was like, this book's worth a lot more, probably worth 3 times more than what I paid for it. So I got a really good deal on this book, but this is the big find for the week. And I hope you enjoyed my video. Please subscribe. I know this is a long one. Oh, let me show you one more thing. So this is not anything to do with comic books, but I think everybody would like to see these. So I found these for $5 a piece. Look at those, they're pretty cool. And they're called Starblaze. Yeah, Starblaze. So anyway, yeah, these are pretty cool. So you got Jabba the Hutt, you got Princess Leia, all like big size marbles, right? And we have the Emperor here, and these are in amazing shape, like really good shape, guys. And I picked up, I think I had about 12 of them here, and these were $5 a piece. There's a Starfighter, $5 a piece. And I just checked online, and they have some value to them. So here's an Ewok. So and they're in amazing shape. They're not scratched or anything like that. So yeah, so they're just a little hard, right? So yeah, I'm gonna keep these on a display. And I thought this was an awesome find. So these are $5 a piece. Some people are asking ridiculous money on eBay. Got one guy asking for, I think, almost $300 for this. And same thing with Han Solo. But I think they will sell, if I wanted to sell them, I think they will sell for about anywhere between $25 to $50, depending who really wants them. But these are in really good shape. So there you go, guys. Yeah, found a lot of stuff over the last couple of weeks. So don't forget, subscribe, comment, let me know what do you think of my videos, what do you think of the books that I picked up over the last couple of weeks, and you guys have a great day. Take care.